Body Care and Private Label Hair Care Company. So today we are starting with client one, where we're going to be doing an alopecia weaving service, and then of course we're going to do a partial relaxer around the perimeter, and then do some styling up here in the crown. So first things first, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget, make that a habit every time you come in. That is what keeps my channel surviving amongst the big dogs on YouTube until I can say that I'm a million more. I'm a part of the million more club. I'm about to be a part of the 500,000 club. Hey, Grace. All right, my little chin down for me. So we're going to start off by putting the relaxer around her sides and back, allowing that to process. Now, if you guys notice, I did not remove her tracks in the crown because you don't really need to wet the hair right now. I can remove that while I'm rinsing out her relaxer and shampooing her and do all of that at one time. So not necessarily a requirement that you remove it before. Now, if you have to relax under there, then yes, you have no choice. But in her case, we don't really relax under there. Good morning.
I didn't even, I thought it was a Friday that I booked. I've never booked a Saturday before.
I don't recall.
I'm like, when I thought it reminded me like Saturday. Oh God.
Well, you don't work on the weekend, right?
No. But I prefer to do my nails undone on a Friday.
Oh, got you.
And the traffic coming from Tampa was a horrible. It was light.
On Saturday, no, there's no traffic,
Yeah, I
especially at this
realized.
time of morning. That's why I'm like, I would prefer a weekend if I were you.
Yeah. That's why I ended up coming out so early because I'm like, oh God, I have to beat the traffic. And then I hit Orlando in under an hour.
That's normal. Because it just flows. Even at Celebration, where the traffic is horrendous. Out there by Disney, there's none out there at this time of morning because the tourists still sleep.
No, I know.
And nobody's trying to get to work in the midst. And people who live in Kissimmee trying to get to Orlando. Don't have to deal with any of that.
It was an easy flow. I think I reached out, I was sitting in the parking lot like 10 minutes after 8.
Oh, wow. Good morning, everybody. So everybody that's coming in, I need you to close your chat, hit the thumbs up button. A lot of you came straight in and forgot to hit the thumbs up. So go ahead and close your chat now and hit that button for me. Hey. So today I have I think I have 4 people today. My Saturdays are sometimes hectic, but then sometimes not. So it worked out for me. What it is too, back here has gotten thinner.
Mm.
Because it's starting to come into here.
Oh.
Right in this little opening here.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't go all the way back, but yours affects your entire crown. Like all of this part.
Mm-hmm.
Because we also never had to come back this far either.
Not this far, yeah.
We used to stop like about right here. Chin down for me. I think it's probably subsiding now. It's not protruding into this part. But here is a beast of its own. A whole body of its own.
I know, doing its own thing.
As you mature, it's just everything changes. So pretty soon your skin start changing.
And so it's just, I don't know, because that was the one thing, like, it was so thick, you know, growing up it was so thick, and my mom would always say, you're going to get your drop out now. Because I would always be doing something.
Me too. That's why when I went short, it was probably one of the best things I did for myself. Because when my hair was longer, it was still fine. And then I was just, you always doing something with the trend. It's the trends that mess us up. It's not really, you just want to mess with your hair, mess it up. It's the trends. You see something nice.
Yeah, I want to try it.
And now you want that, and you're willing to sacrifice at any means to make it work. Like, I remember if I had a style that had a bang, I'm cutting the bang. If I had a style that had long bangs, I'm growing my hair out. And then our hair doesn't grow back fast enough for you to keep up with the fact that you cut your hair off for something. Or you took out this weave and pulled a patch of it out.
But another thing that kind of affected me too, once I left Jamaica to live in New York, that weather is...
It's brutal.
It's brutal, and I
the
didn't
water
realize
is
how
too.
bad it affected the hair.
The water is different too. Remember, water has a lot to do with it too.
Yeah.
The minerals and, the pollution.
Yeah.
It's not like Jamaica where, it's spring water. That's what you're getting. No matter where you are, no matter what pipe you connect to, it's a natural source that they still want to try to charge for. So, yeah, I get what you're saying. And then it's a huge climate change.
The climate, yep. That when it hit that spring, that winter, that fall, summer is the only time you see it. You kind of keep some moisture.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very true. All right, my dear, just sit right here for me. Good morning. I know one thing, this light is super bright. Good morning to my YouTube members. Oh, look at that. So Shopify is coming out with a product bundle integration where we'll be able to build bundles with a Shopify bundle app. Look at that. Look at Shopify doing big things. Some of these things you have to have their Shopify Plus plan. And that plan was $2,000 a month. And I downgraded from that plan because I'm like, it didn't make any sense. And now you're going to give these features to people who don't pay $2,000 a month. So I know the people who are paying that amount is highly upset because they were using those things as features for that special Shopify account. Not anymore. Mm-hmm. I would not be upgrading again. I know that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, Tanetta. Hey, Pack. So today's code is going to be the same code as yesterday. Yesterday's code was YouTube 22. Today's code would be exactly the same, YouTube 22. It will apply until tomorrow. I think I'm going to run a flash sale for Super Bowl, though. I'm sorry, it applies until tonight. I said tomorrow. I'm going to be running a flash sale for the Super Bowl. And trust me, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Yeah. You guys know we always do some form of a flash sale. You guys love the flash sales, right? Flash sales are awesome. I like to do them because it's like so spur of the moment. It's one of those things where it's a thrill. There's a thrill to it. Like I'm a big person on flash sales, so if like Tory Burch or somebody drops a flash sale, I'm like ready, set, go, and that's me. So I get it. That's like everybody that paid $11 million for some Beyonce tickets that's gonna be $300 in about 2 weeks. I don't know why people are doing this. Like people are acting like Bob Marley resurrected from the dead and he's coming. I would have paid $1,000 to see. I would have paid all $10,000 to see that. But Beyonce, for what? For what? What amazing song does she have on this new album? Cuff It. What other song does she have? You listen to Beyonce?
No, sir.
So I'm like, okay, what other song does she have on this album that makes sense? Cuff It. Anything else that I missed? Because if you went to the On the Run tour, I guarantee you this Renaissance tour is going to be 90% of music before this album. And there's nothing about her that I would run to go and see a second time. I'm sorry. I will go see Mary J. Blige 3 times before I will see her twice.
Because you're probably just not a Beyonce fan.
But even then, it's just like, what songs am I going to run to go and listen to? Like, I feel like, and you know somebody who said this. It wasn't Diana Ross. It was another older artist in Diana Ross's time. I forgot her name. She was doing an interview and she's like, she basically said Beyonce is not an icon. She's not a legend. Mm-hmm. Because there's no song of hers that will live. That lives on. Mm-hmm. That will live through 20 years from now.
That's true.
Not like Anita Baker and Diana Ross. And there's songs that you know, no matter what country you're from, there's songs that you will know forever. Hold on.
Why the beehive comes for you?
Come on, hold on. Even in reggae music, Bam Bam will go through history for the next 100 years. That song is older than all of us here, okay? That song old enough. Mm-hmm. And the world knows that song. That is an icon. That's a legacy. That's a legend. Beyonce got not one song that's a legend. What? Because they already said that she contradicted everything. What she taught every young woman to be independent, to not have a man, single ladies, all this stuff. And then you've been married over a decade with the rich man who pays for everything.
Well, that's why you have your own life and you can think on your own, right?
But music is influential to everything. True. You can be in an amazing mood and hear a sad song. I know you're sad.
Yeah, and it lifts you up or it pulls you down or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But also understanding that people do evolve as well. So
Yeah.
maybe she was at the time, in that time when she made it,
She was
at a
single.
place that she was single.
And that was the message being pushed. Yeah. But me now, like I went to her on the run tour. I saw her. Great.
So you don't have to necessarily see her again.
I don't see but that's the point. That's why I'm like, people are going crazy over tickets that are $1,000 to see the same person that I paid $300 to see years ago for the same songs that she's about to perform. There's no hit song. Like her hit songs were on the running before. Yeah. That's like even when she won the Grammy, everybody was just looking like, the hell? For what?
Because she's done better before.
You won a Grammy for a song an album that really is for the queer community. That's why.
The agenda.
Right. Okay. All right. We're not gonna get political. It's all right. We're just gonna leave it there, because you won a Grammy for an album. Yeah, we're all right. Anyway. Hello. That's why I said let me leave it, because I don't want the hive to go get my channel torn down. I'm no steer. I know how y'all like to fight. So we gonna leave it there. But just know I'm not paying $1,000 to go see Beyonce at it.
It's also off the hype of the Dubai trip.
Yeah, it is. So is it ironic?
Exactly off the hype of the Dubai trip. And
you know they get to make about $30 million per show, because you're charging people there's all seats that are $9,000. You know.
Of course.
Go ahead and remortgage and get your second mortgage and get you a Beyonce ticket, honey. Enjoy. Let me know how that work out for you next year when the bills start coming.
If it weren't off the Dubai, it wouldn't be so much.
No, and even the Dubai one, everybody was like, "Oh, she still perform? She still do things?"
You can't knock their marketing though.
Listen, their hustle is amazing. I won't ever take from the girls' hustle now. I won't take from their hustle now. They know how to make a check.
And then guess what? They know that the public is already hyped off the Dubai, so everybody wants to see what she's bringing from.
And they were saying that she got paid $24 million when really it was 45. But by the time the money trickled down to her, it might have ended at 24. No, I'm lying.
They said the props and everything up to 40 something.
But now when I think about it, she probably didn't make 24, because immediately you have to give 50% to the government. That's automatic. That's an automatic number. Who told us that? Taraji P. Henson said that. She said that you might get a movie, and the movie is paying you $75 million for that movie, meaning you're going to give away 8 months of your life for that $75 million, right? So once you get that check for $75 million, she says automatically off the top, the government takes 50% for taxes. So now what's 75? What's that? 37.5? 37 million. So now you're down to 37 million. Then your team might have negotiated with you that you have to pay them 20%, but it's not 20% of 37 million. It's 20% of 75 million. So now, what's that number? Let me do that. I like to see numbers in my eyes. I'm one of those people. So 75 times 20%, that means 15 million is going to go to your team now. So we would have 37 million minus 15. So you're down to 22 million. Out of that 22 million, mind you, that was only your management team that got the 20%. That's the people who booked it for you, who got you the job. Now you have your staff that you have to pay, and that might be another 10% of your money. Okay, so 10% of 75 million is what? Seven. What's that? 750,000, right? Mm-hmm. No. 7.5 million. I'm sorry. Minus 7.5. So now you're down to 14.5 million. And let's be honest, most times, if a real movie's paying you, you're not making 75 million. That's Denzel.
That's when you.
That's when you was a super actor like Denzel, Samuel L. Jackson. Like let's talk about it, right? So really, they probably only negotiated a $20 million contract for you for 8 months. So when she got done, she said by the time her money trickled down to her for that one movie in 8 months, her son's tuition might have been $30,000 a month.
So that's gone.
That's gone. You pay your mortgage. You pay your regular bills, and now you left with about $2 million to maybe even $1 million. So really, you're sitting there looking for the next gig, because it's like, okay, I'm giving away 8 months of my life, and all I did was pay my bills with it. That's why a lot of these artists and a lot of these celebrities, they start doing things like makeup.
They have to have things on the side.
Yep, they start doing any type of apparel that they can control their money and they don't have to pay a team for it. You're paying the little workers for it. That's why you always see them with Fenty and all these things, because that money goes. Now, don't get me wrong, I can live off of $1,000,000. I can figure that out. But when you're used to your normal expenditure is $1 million or more, $1,000,000 is no money for you. If your mortgage is $60,000 a month for that 12,000 square foot house you have, you've blown through $1,000,000 in less than a year in just your mortgage. In just your mortgage. Let's really do it. You want to drive that Bentley? Okay, that's $250,000 car, plus that other $1,000,000 life insurance policy that has to go with it.
But it shows that a lot of people are just with a lot of people in a lot of places. You just have money on paper. In practicality,
and you don't have. Most of them have credit. A lot of them live on credit. Those Amex cards, those black cards that we all say we want, where they come with the suitcase and they, all that. Yes, because they get back all of that money at that very moment. You spend it today, you owe it that in 30 days. You got to pay them their money back. They don't carry it over. It's a charge card. It's not a credit card. But when you see them swiping, most of the times they're living off of imaginary credit. Thank you. I think I'm intelligent. I'm not gonna say I'm super smart, but hey, if you pay attention and you listen and you watch and you learn, a lot of millionaires, a lot of people with money, they have money, like you said, on paper. They have money on paper. They might have a little 2-3 million in their bank account, but they're living on credit. They're living on pure credit. They have $1 million credit limit. And they're paying it off and using it again and paying it off. And it's just revolving credit.
It's how the U.S. wants you to be anyway.
Because everything works on credit. That's why we kill ourselves to get a good credit score. We kill ourselves to make our credit numbers higher so that they can offer us more money, but we got to pay you back more.
Always be in debt.
Yeah, I wanted $1 million house, but now when I really look at it, and I got this amazing house, it's amazing, right? Them houses come with $1 million expenses. And everything else comes behind it, because guess what? I can't get no assistance with nothing because they looked at the value of a house. It's on paper. Sit up for me. In my eyes, the house might be worth $100,000. I'm gonna want to spend a penny on it. And that's another reason why credit education is very important. And as a black community, we don't teach our children that ahead of time. They teach their children that from 18, 19 years old. My mortgage lender, the guy I go to for my mortgage, he said that he teaches classes about first-time home buying.
Yeah.
And he said in the class, there was a couple black people, couple white people, and then some other kind of like mixed race, right? He said he always starts the class off by asking the question, why do you want to buy a house? What is making you want to buy a house? He said everybody said they want to leave something for their children. They need to have assets. They're tired of renting. He said there was one light-skinned girl. When I say light-skinned, y'all know what I mean when I say light-skinned girl. He said that one girl was in the class. And she said, my parents told me that I need to buy a house now. She's 19 years old. He said, what do you mean your parents told you need to buy a house now? She's like, my parents said this is where I need to start. Buy a house now. So they're teaching their children that ahead of time. They're teaching their children to go and do things now at a certain age, at a certain time.
Get it out of the way.
Because it's buying a home is an investment. I don't care if you plan to live there or not. It's an investment no matter which way. You have money somewhere, somehow. So her parents told her to buy her house at 19. So she has an asset already. Mind you, they had already started building her credit score before she even turned 18. So you already have a high credit score. A lot of us, we grew up on the philosophy of our parents teaching us to rob Peter to pay Paul. Pay back Paul, but use a little bit of money because you know you're going to need it. And then by the time you're done, a $500 loan turns into you on $1,600 or more.
Hmm?
Yes, please.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right, you guys. I'm just rinsing out the crown part now. I'm holding on to it because I don't want it to pull because it can become very uncomfortable. So I'm really just using the water to manipulate and make it nice and sappy. Kind of spread it apart. This is how you get this one off, even though it has that silicone base on there. You just want to make sure that you open it so that it doesn't put a lot of tension on the area. And then there's paper in there too, so you gotta kind of get through all of that too. You got a hair to me?
Oh yeah.
Boy.
Because it was sticking out. The hair was not behaving.
Yeah. The longer it is too, the more weight. And the easier it is to just tug and pull inside. We get messed up tonight. Mm-hmm.
You know, the sad part is going back to the Beyonce thing. A lot of the people who are gonna end up going can't even afford the
Oh
thousand
no, they
dollars.
cannot. But it's the
But
hype of it.
yeah, it's a hype.
Most of the people who are really going really are the ones who don't have it.
Yep.
It's very true.
So sad.
It's very true. You're willing to go take out a payday loan to buy a ticket.
Just to say.
I went to Beyonce and I spent $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. I can watch the concert for free after everybody watches
Of
it
course.
on TikTok and Instagram.
But somebody's gonna be uploaded.
Just like the Dubai concert. We saw the whole concert, basically. They spent how much millions and we saw it for free. And people was like, oh, it's so private and closed. There's nothing private.
Because you saw people with their phones up.
Mm-hmm.
They said they took the phones, but people had their phones up.
Yeah, they did. People definitely took their phones. Well, um, okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's how you know the world has, like, we have no money. People can afford to give $45 million for a concert for one night. You can afford to pay someone that much money for one night.
Mm-hmm.
When if they really took that 45 million and distributed amongst
Yeah.
each state and said, hey, give this to this and give this to this, we would be in a different place. But
Mm-hmm.
you can spend
We're just
45 million on,
selfish.
wow.
We're just selfish. We want what we want for ourselves.
So I'm just lifting up any buildup that she has in the crown area. But remember, it's been covered up, and I know under there was extremely itchy. So push back in the bowl. So I'm gonna put some Soothing Balance pre-treatment up here. Doesn't interfere with my relaxing. Still itchy, are you okay?
Yeah, all right now.
You know, it's the best part when you get to scratch up there,
Mm-hmm.
like, ah,
Yep.
yes. All right, so I'm gonna wash her with a little bit of 7, and then I'm still gonna add a little bit of normalizer to this just in case. We still did a relax. B7, of course, is a biotin volumizing shampoo. And remember, some of her hair is still exposed. filter clean. I haven't sit in my chair. You putting it on?
Mm-hmm.
Turn down for me and then put your feet up. Hold your strap. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and mark her crown. I like to kind of dry it a little bit. So we're gonna put a little bit of super goat serum in here. Oh man, did you watch the Grammys when she won? And the guy was a white guy that they caught him on camera talking about she bought that. I think he said they bought that, but you could read his lips clear as day.
Wow.
It was a white guy too. The video's viral. Like you literally can read his lips saying they bought that.
Hey.
I was like, wow. Well, these cameras don't miss nothing, do they?
And they didn't edit.
Not, of course not. They had a choice to not show it.
Let the streets be talking. They know how to keep. They know who to keep relevant.
Yeah, well, they know she got this tour coming too.
Yeah.
It just seems like everything just kind of falls in a convenient way, you know? I can't wait to see Rihanna, though. I want to see how this performance is going to be. Because they're making it sound like it's going to be awesome. So I hope it is. I like Rihanna, though.
Yeah, she'll do her stuff.
Usually they say they make like you're going to lose 1 million pounds, but she still look the same to me. Like she ain't lose a drop of her weight. You remember that? How when celebrities were going to go back on tour or something, and they go on a water diet, they eat 200 calories a day and drop 7 million pounds. She did a whole interview and she still looked like she just had this baby. Like she's like, I don't care. Take it or leave it.
I mean, you know, for Rihanna, she doesn't have a point to prove. She's not even.
She don't even She don't even care. That's one thing I will say with her. She really doesn't care. That's like when everybody thought that Fenty was hers to find out that Fenty's not hers. She's just a celebrity endorsing it.
Oh, it's not hers?
It's not hers. It's a white lady. But she's the face.
She's the face, yeah.
So I think, like, you know how you get like a percentage or something? But that percentage, the amount that they sold, nobody thought that Fenty was going to be that big. Like she has a stake in it or something. I mean, think about it. She didn't do another album after that.
She's been quiet for a while, though.
Yes, ever since Fenty. Ever since it released and it like got as big as it did, you don't see her in anything. Or maybe it's for the good, because look, she had a baby. She looked happy. I don't know, celebrities look very unhappy when they are...
Yeah, when they're all up in...
Yeah, like they don't have a life. They always look sad. They're always in drama. No one actually knows what happened to Chris Brown and why he didn't get to do ABC. They still haven't said it. And I knew that performance was going to be iconic. The little Michael Jackson tribute.
Somebody will bring it up shortly. They know how to kill stuff and then how to bring it back up when needed.
Yeah, the media does it. Because did you watch the documentary with Harry? Prince Harry and his wife?
I wasn't going to.
You should. They talked about Jamaica in there too. About Jamaica and how Europe, all of the slaves, that's how they hid their slavery, because it was in Jamaica. They hid their slavery.
I mean, it wasn't hidden.
I'm talking to the world. It was hidden.
Was it England has always been before even slavery came to America. British has always been a part of slavery. So there's no hiding that they're the ones that they conquer territories. America doesn't know how about conquering territories. British or Europe, let me say, Europe knows about conquering. Yeah. But
when I watched it, the reason why I was saying, did you watch it? Because they talked about the media and how the media did things. So the Royal Crown had deals with the media that if there was a story that they didn't want them to know, if there was a story that they didn't want them to break, they would give another story about somebody in the family. It was like they were like,
yeah, they know what to put out there.
They would say, okay, because I guess the Royal Crown, like they have a deal where the media has to get what they have to get. So if there was a story that they didn't want to put out, the family was so corrupt that they would take a story from someone. Like, let's say Harry would take a story from his dad, and throw that in the media because you have to give them something to get something.
Yeah.
So then they'll pull your story and put your other family member business out there.
Mm.
I thought it was so odd. Like when they were talking about it, I'm like, wow. Like they used to literally throw each other under the bus.
The reason why I said I wasn't going to watch it, for me personally, is I understand the royal family, they keep their stuff
It's
under
close.
wraps.
Mm-hmm.
It's close.
What they want to keep
and
under wraps.
the fact that it's going out there now, yes, I know sometimes, whatever. But I think Harry's going to regret it. He's going to regret a lot of what is going on right now.
But I feel like he's not going to regret it. You know why? Because you've already given up the title.
He's already giving it up. Yes.
And you don't live there. I think what do you live in Canada now?
They declined. They rejected everything.
But they talk about the deal too. He said that they talked about the deal and they turned them down at first. They told them no. So something happened where they used it to their advantage. And I think it was the Meghan lady. Like they were trying to like throw her literally under the bus. And that's when they were like, okay, they came back to them with a deal. And they said like they would talk to the queen because he was very close with the queen. He'd talk to her and she'd say one thing, and then after they're done talking, she'd go back and say something totally different and spin the story on him. So it was like many times where he said it in the interview where they were thrown under the bus so many times as the little brother, where it was like his older brother, the one who everybody loves. They love his wife, they love him. But at the end of the day, let's just call a spade a spade. It's because she has the darker skin. Let's just call it what it is.
She's not a representative of the crown.
She doesn't look like them, and you never will. I don't care how light skinned you are, baby. You never will, because everyone sees your mom, and everybody knows that that's where you are. And she doesn't even have a bad reputation.
No,
she has nothing actually.
No, she doesn't. But a part of it is that she's also American.
Yeah.
And American does things different. And the truth is, American air their business a lot. And that's why I think he's going to regret it eventually.
You think so?
I think so. Because
I feel like we're in a different time now.
That there are certain things that you need to keep to yourself. Keep within the family.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't read it, because you're hearing everything. And when you hear everything for your family, it's going to bite you some point in time down the line.
The only reason why I say I don't think it's going to bite them is because when they were growing up, the crown did control everything.
Oh, yeah.
Even in Europe now, the crown really, to me, it really is for show. It really is more for tradition, not really that you hold any ground. The only ground you hold is that you actually, there's a way that there's, you know how we say we own our home? But you don't technically own your home. Like there's a certain type of title or a certain type of deed. I forgot the name of it. It starts with an A. And the United States has outlawed it because they want to make sure that you can never physically say, this is absolutely mine, and you can never take it from me. But the Queen owns, I think, the most of those titles to a lot of things in Europe where they could never actually take it from them. Because it's a piece of paper that you could, it makes it where you can't. I can't remember the name. Somebody gonna tell me the name. It's a certain type of title that they have to specific things. And that's the only reason why I feel like it really survives. Because they have so much that they've acquired over so much time. And then the respect too. Respect is everything. You can have the littlest amount of dollars, but from your name is good, that name is gonna go. But be honest, do you hear the only place that kings and queens make sense is Africa, and those are only little tribes.
The only what?
The only place that kings and queens make sense, that are really controlling anything, is in Africa, where there's tribes, where there's real tribes in places that you can't get to. You can't just drive there.
Like that, yeah.
You get what I mean? I'm not gonna say like a Wakanda, but like a Wakanda when you really think about like these places like that. Yeah. But I feel like the crown don't hold no. They don't. It's a tradition.
Old. It's kind of old and.
It's just a thing. It's eventually, it's gonna get to the point where it just phases down, and the only reason why it stays alive is because they stay alive.
Yeah, because
You know what I mean? I feel like the moment that queen died, is the moment things change.
And she's made it more modernized, even with all the hits against her, which are true.
Oh gosh.
But she's modernized it over the years.
Her own cousin, your own family members were putting out hits on you. It's crazy, like when you really follow history, like history, not now history. Like you never had another king. It was very odd. Honestly, she defied all odds because women are not supposed to be rulers of any sort. Remember, we're supposed to be quiet and pretty and stand there and look nice and smile and say cheese. Oh, somebody said Rihanna is the founder and owner of Fenty, and because Fenty's her last name. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all keep believing that. I'm just let y'all believe that. No problem. Her dollars did not start that company. So yeah, you can put anybody. I can go right now. I can say right now. I can go right now and put Adriana Smith as the CEO and founder of my company if I choose to. But her dollar did not start my company. I started my company. I just put her as the name. So when you think that these people are doing it, no. There's ways to really put things so that it looks as though, because guess what? They need her skin tone to sell their product. They needed her face. They needed that pretty, natural face. They know who they chose. So y'all keep believing that, but I'm just let y'all go. I don't want y'all to fight me. How they do.
But if you look at Yeezy, why do you think Adidas can still use the word
Yeezy? Why do you think that they can still hold the actual shoe? Right. But all we see is the face of Kanye. Yeah. Kanye, Kanye. That's why he could easily, not say walk away, but that's how they could easily take it from him and keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The world works with dollars and cents. I don't care who you are. It's dollars and cents. Dollars and cents. You know how many companies Bill Gates owns and his name is not on it? Never seen him a day in your life. You wouldn't even know that he endorsed this company and he gave them $7 million. You don't have a clue because it don't say Bill Gates on it. It might say Laquan Jackson, CEO and founder, who had a conversation with him over the phone. And he had someone transfer money that transferred money that then transferred money. Smoke and mirrors. Y'all know it. Y'all know. I'm all into it, boy. Anyway. Jesus, what is going on? All right. Let's see. Man, I got hair everywhere, you guys. Do. All right, let me sweep up really quick. Wash off my hands. Thanks, Marva. All right, it's hard for me to read your comments up there, so let me read it from here. Man, I got PlayStation commercials on my videos now. That's when you know you go into another realm, honey. You don't get to see me them commercials anymore. There you go. They call it a, hold on, a Lodio title. That's what it's called. An Alodio title or an Alodo title.
Elodo?
Mm-hmm. Meaning you outright own it. But the United States, there's only 2 states in the United States that still allow that type of title. But I can't remember the 2 states. I feel like one of them was New Mexico. I feel like one of them was, but it's not any other states in the United States. You cannot get that type of title for your property. Where you outlaw, you own it outright. The government can't come and take it. No one can come and take it. It's yours physically.
Would it be part of the? Would part of that be under the Native American?
That's different. I think they no, because really, if you really think about it, they were given a piece of land that was already theirs.
Yeah, we know that.
So
but
technically,
in order to kind of quell or quash,
they gave them I mean, probably on a reservation. Yeah, because it's protected.
Mm-hmm.
You can never go there. You can never build on it. They don't have to let you in. They don't have to follow any of the laws here inside that territory. So maybe. Yeah. Let me see. It says no one cannot acquire so-called allodial title in Florida. Can you get an allodial title in the U.S.? It says no, in the U.S. the land is subject to eminent domain by federal, state, and local governments. So if you had lived in the time where you could get one, thank God for you, because that means that is officially 100% yours. Nothing that you have now is 100% yours.
How you spell it?
ALLODIAL.
Okay.
It says the ideal of an allodial title allows the holder and defender of the land to claim ownership rights that were defensible in law, meaning that the government can't come and put a lien on your property and take it. Like they didn't have that, they weren't able to do that. Now in the United States, that's the reason why they took it away, because they want to make sure that at the end of the day, if they want it,
of course they could come and
they can have it. Yeah. It says you can't even oppose an allodial title. It says allodial lands are the absolute property of their owner and not subject to any service or acknowledgement to any superior. The president couldn't come and take your land if he wanted it. That's why they're not going to give it out. Let's see who calls it. Okay, I'm back, y'all. So I know somebody gonna be in the comments ready to fight me. Gosh, she got her client sitting there forever. Oh, I'll answer it when they call back. Sorry, guys, I have to step out. So they're not dead. Great, that's good. Hi, Denise. Welcome to the team, my girl. Oh, you got your hair? That is not the hair.
It's not?
No. What you doing, a long style?
No.
That's not the hair.
You said.
Yeah, but that's not this. You're supposed to get one of these.
No, you told me, you told me.
Mm-mm.
You said I want to 8 inch.
8 inch?
Yeah,
Oh Jesus! All right, I'll make it work. We just gonna have to. Did it come off really easy?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I can do time.
All right, you guys, let's go. Oh, Jesus. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna relax this.
I line up, that's what I know. I'm like,
So we're gonna add some relaxer around the
I felt
perimeter.
like,
So we're gonna be doing her wig. I don't know, Mara. You don't look so bad though.
really?
I mean, it's short though.
I mean, you can.
Hey, baby, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Do you want to do it or you don't?
What you mean? Do you want to relax it and then see what
Yeah, let's relax it and then color it. It won't look horrible. It look like you have a micro pixie.
Okay. And then, if it's okay, then
If it's
the next
okay,
time.
then yeah, we'll give it a rest.
Yeah.
If not, then sit up for me.
Well, you
If
know.
not, then we'll do it.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Yeah. So I'm just applying the relaxer, especially around her perimeter. Very important because Myra's perimeter seems to be the thickest part of her head. What are you getting on?
Relax and try.
Okay, you can sit in my chair. Trying to. No, other way. So I'm giving the sides and the back a slight second to process before I start the top. Yvonne, take out the Yvette, take out the hat. You don't hear me always call you Yvonne?
I did, but I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, did she really say Yvonne?
It's because it just slides off the tongue. You look more like an Yvonne than an Yvette. So I just had to catch myself just now, like it's not Yvonne, it's Yvette. And then pull up, okay, it's a lot of points. Alright guys, so if you notice, I didn't apply a ton of relaxer to the crown. I just used the relaxer that was already on the hair and just kind of combed through it. Because I just really want to just kind of lay it down. And then just use my comb and manipulate it to make it straight. And then let's check it out, see how it looks. Alright, good. So I'm just going to rinse these items out that are in the sink, and then we are going to shampoo her. And thank you to everybody who's joining our channel membership. Thank you for supporting my channel. It's a big help as usual. I'm always thankful for any support you guys show to my channel, whether it be you share a video, you tell a friend to subscribe. It doesn't matter. I appreciate you all. All right. Come on back. So we're going to rinse the crown off first, because that is the weakest area. Sit down. Sorry. Is it hard on the top? Or it still feel very soft and pushy? And turn it back on. No, don't leave the bottom one up here. It's the top one. Okay. Let me poke them out. It's so that you So I just added some water to this substance conditioner. So I want to put some on her hair. Even though this particular conditioner is for the other relaxer, this conditioner is really good for her hair. Even adding water is still thick and gelatinous. So we're gonna let that sit for just a moment, and I can get my other client draped and prepared so that I can shampoo my hair, and then we're gonna put a little bit of color on her hairline. Just gonna bring these over. What color we did? Was it pink?
It was, you had mixed two to get that burgundy color.
I think it was the pink and the purple, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't care. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't care.
Make a custom. I'm gonna put more pink than purple. Actually, no. I think
It was a
just,
red, wasn't it?
No, this was just pink.
Okay. I thought you had did two different ones to make that purple or whatever.
I'll add a drop of purple just to deepen it a little bit. There we go. We just made up a color. Alright, so I'm rinsing the conditioner now. So if you guys notice, even though I'm conditioning before I normalize, I don't allow that conditioner to sit on the hair longer than about 5 minutes. Because remember, we still need to normalize, close that cuticle, and also restore the hair back to its natural pH or a regular pH. So if this is a step that you do, you cannot leave that conditioner on for long. It's needed to just do its job and rinse it off. Alright, so let's go ahead and normalize her. Alright, so we're gonna put some color. Pull your ear down from the right. Wet. Tilt to the side. You can let it go. Alexa. Alexa. Set timer for 20 minutes. No. Maurice, you sit over there. Alright, you guys, so we're going to do a relaxer. My client has highlights, so we're going to spray on some leave-in conditioner to protect her hair or her highlights that she has. Are you meeting me at the salon at 2? Alright, so we're going to spray some B7 Beyond leave-in conditioner on her highlights. She has enough new growth that I don't have to really worry. But as an added level of protection, because her highlights are a high blonde, so you do want to protect it as best possible. Hello? When you get a chance, restart it. Yeah, I'm gonna listen when I'm done. I'm about to do a relaxer. Okay. All right. So I saturated the highlights with leave-in conditioner. So we're gonna go ahead and start the relaxer process. Now she's just getting a retouch relaxer, so of course we're only going to worry about the new growth and the new growth only. Why am I wearing a mask over my mouth? Because I have a beautiful fever blister that none of you will ever get a chance to see. Y'all just be looking for something. I got COVID. No, I'm just playing. I have a fever blister. So under here is wide open so I can speak, but you're not going to see my fever blister, baby. It looks a little hideous. That's why my first client, when she came in, she's like, do I need to get my mask? she like, if you want to. You know, masks, when people see somebody wearing a mask when they don't have to, it kind of scares people. But no, I have a fever blister. It's just an eyesore for my videos, so I didn't want to let anybody see it. The only person that kind of saw it yesterday, but she wasn't really focused on it, was Grace when we were on video. Because I was eating lunch and talking to her at the same time. And technically it wasn't really lunch, it was like after work meal. How was it? Oh, when is the wedding again?
May 6th.
Okay, good. So when you plan on telling me the plan?
Girl, I'm still chill. Oh my God, like I just want this over with already.
Ain't nobody tell you you're gonna try to have this big wedding. That's your
It's
business.
not even big. I think it's small, but everyone.
How many people?
No. It was supposed to be 100.
Oh, that's small. Yeah, okay.
But now I'm like at close, I think, to 120.
Oh, that's nice.
But I'm about to cut people because they're getting on my nerves.
Some people gonna cut themselves though.
They already have.
When was the RSVP date?
It's not until March 1st. So
Oh,
there's still
okay.
like a little bit of time left. I need to figure out, well, I need to talk to you about like setting up a day where I guess we can come in and do like a hair trial, I guess.
Who's we? Who's we? Tilt down for me there. Who is we?
Well,
We didn't discuss a we, you know. We said you.
Well, I'm including you in that because I want you
Oh,
to
okay. Because you saying we like we got a whole bridal party coming. Who is we?
No, it's just me.
Okay, I thought you were speaking a little French for
No,
a
it's
second.
me.
Okay, so you want to do a trial of, did you figure out which style you want?
I think so, and I wanted your opinion on about, I guess, maybe doing tape-ins to, I guess, try it and get the curls and see how that looks.
What kind of dress is it? Off the shoulder, on the shoulder?
It's on the shoulder, then straps. I can show you a photo of it.
So is the hair going to one side?
Yes.
Okay, because I was gonna say it kind of kills the aesthetic of the dress.
Yeah, I
if
want
hair
the
is on
dress
it.
to definitely shine. So if you could go to one side.
So you want it like a swoop with curls,
Yes.
that style?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think, would it make sense to do tape-ins or to just do a U-part wig and then?
So, okay, I did try, I did 2, like, bridal makeup hair things.
Mm-hmm.
The last one was horrible. The girl cut, like, the left side of my forehead. It was
You mean
horrible.
she cut your forehead?
So she tried, like, a frontal closure or something.
But that's what I was trying to tell you.
And she, like, literally nicked me on this whole side.
But listen to what I'm saying. That's why I was like, we can just do a U-part wig.
Okay.
Where your hair is in the part,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But really, we're only using the wig because wigs hold curls better.
Okay.
And then you can still have the dramatic swoop without us having to add a ton of hair.
Okay.
And it will still be nice and full. And then the next day, because you can sew the U-part wig down.
Okay.
So are you going on a honeymoon right after the wedding?
No, it's not until a month later.
A month later?
Yeah.
So then when you go home, you can just take the wig off.
Okay.
So you can be yourself again if you choose to. Or you
Yes.
can keep it on.
That's the plan. So I could.
And it would be a little more cost effective and less headache for you.
Okay.
Because if we, let's say we do the U part.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you said the wedding is somewhere else.
It's here. And well, it's in DeLand. It's in Florida.
Okay. So if we do the U part, you get your hair done and I pin it. I can pin the curls.
Okay.
And then pull it down when it's time. The curls will stay.
Okay.
And then you don't have to think about the hair because it's all done. Like, it's a wig, so you don't have to worry about you sweating and messing it up. Like, nothing.
Okay.
I think that's, for the style that I'm thinking that you're thinking of, which I kind of have an idea, that would be best.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, we just kind of braid your hair down and some big braids under it. We can sew it around the sides if you choose to, so you can keep it longer if you want. And then curl it, pin it, make your swoop. Your swoop, we can spray it as much as we want because it's not your hair.
Okay.
And then you'll be ideal for the wedding. And you'll look made up no matter which way because it'll be nice and full. You really want full curls too.
Yes.
And the wig is gonna give you the ability to have really full curls.
Okay.
Whereas tape-ins, you're not gonna have enough.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So we can just, I'd say we just order like 2 different U-part wigs
Okay.
because some of them come with not enough hair and some that might have more than enough hair, but at least you'll have 2.
Okay.
There's 2 different type and then see which one is better. And they're not expensive. They're actually very cost effective.
Like, is there a place to get them off of? Like,
I'll find it.
okay.
But they're really cost effective and easy to keep up because you still look natural because your hair is still out in the part.
Yeah, because, like, when she did it, I was just like, she was like, what's wrong? I was like, I don't like this.
Because you're not used to it.
I was like, it doesn't look natural. It was still, like, goofy, I guess, on one side. It was, I was looking
Yeah, I think I know what style you're talking about. It's a style you see a lot in weddings.
yeah, like, it's, I think, very simple and gives you the curls and body that you want.
Yeah, I think that'll work out. And then you won't lose your natural aesthetic because your hair is showing. So you just get it to mimic your color. I'd say just a little bit darker than your hair now,
Okay.
like a brown,
Okay.
so that it gives you that rich sheen.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we spray it to make it stay, it won't take away from the fact that, it won't make it look lighter or anything like that. And then you can take it off when you're ready. You can rinse it out and keep it if you want. Alright, you guys, so we're doing the crown. I'm doing my best not to overlap and smush the hair together because she has those highlights up there. Hi, Octavia. much time is the? She said 10 minutes? 2 minutes? Hmm? Weird on the floor. Oh, you scared me. You ain't see me moving around your head like weird. I thought you talking about your feet or your clothes. My race is home. Alexa, timer off. Okay, let me feel.
Just a little extra.
Itchy is okay. Burning is not.
I'll tell you.
I said Alexa off. Alexa off. Alright, come on back. Water's gonna be cool, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You can come over to the shampoo room and sit in my chair. feel it? Your head?
Hmm?
How do you feel?
Oh, I'm still fine, just a little itchy.
It looks like a micro pixie. It looks like a micro pixie. You know, one of the clone, like the clone pixies. That's going on right now. It's sticking up though. Because the hair's sticking up. Yeah, the hair's sticking up. Compared to how it was before where it was like bald. That's even bald stuff. When did you make the one?
Hmm?
When did you make the one?
You don't have
The March open. I'm gonna open it tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, well.
Yeah. So you want to try this for now? Are you going away? You going away? For
No, I'm sorry. Thursday. Thursday and Friday.
for work?
Yes.
What's with you? Yeah, I think it's a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want it to get to the point where we cover either.
Right.
And then it starts to bald because we're covering it so much.
Right.
Like how we covered it this time.
Right.
Gave it time. It started to thick up. Okay, good. And then we'll leave it out and then we'll give it a chance and then we can do it again. It's kind of like a action plan to kind of balance it out.
Okay. So,
For the next one we can do it.
I'll bring it and then we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it looks. Because it did really good to be covered up for that look at the time. Compared to the reason why we covered it.
Right.
Because it had spots.
Right. I was like, I don't know what is going on.
But you know, I don't know why Jeff Bezos does that. Because remember when we had started back doing it?
Exactly.
And we came back and I'm like, okay, well, it grew back.
Right. Like, I don't know. This last time, though, I think it was stressed out. This last time, I think it was stressed. Because, I mean, I was stressed out.
It just seems like it just does that when it's ready and then it comes back.
Exactly. And there's no rhyme or reason to it.
No.
Like,
I don't know. The mom's doing a lot better, though.
yes, yes.
I'm just sitting here. I'm sorry, I'm so sleepy.
Oh. Sit for You sit back now. Ready? Forward some. Actually, stand up. Okay. Good morning. Thank you, Grace. Alright, so we're gonna put some conditioner on. Hey. How's it going?
How are you?
Good. You doing washing protein? I'm just sitting in my chair. Alexa, set timer for 5 minutes. You can come. Good. Why you exhaling like that? Oh, okay. All right. right, so my final client of the day is here. So I'm going to do wash and protein, which she just got her relaxer done about a week or two ago. Do you want me to clean this part of your neck off?
Yeah.
Or are you okay with it?
It doesn't show, so it's okay. Either way.
Lean forward, fine. Come on back. Your hair's so kinky today.
It did to me too. And I didn't really want it. I don't know what's going on. Like all week long, like I
Feels
touch
very,
it and
very
it feels
greasy.
sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to use some Elite Clarify. Don't forget, you guys, to use the secret discount code for today, which is YouTube22. That code does not go out to the public. Only my YouTubers get those codes. Itchy? She's like, oh my god.
Good end into my week.
Hello.
Oh, I have my you know, the treatment thingy from the Christmas poll, but I couldn't figure out how to enter it when I was booking my
It's not
appointment.
gonna let you.
Huh?
Just bring it.
Oh, I have it.
Still itchy, or are you okay?
Oh, good. Yeah, I was tempted to watch it this weekend. I'm like, oh no, I'm just gonna survive and wait till the weekend. Yeah, it was itching and it felt sticky. I was just like, oh.
So the shampoo I just used on her was the B7. Alright, so we're going to do our protein treatment now. So I'm going to towel dry her. Sit up somewhere. Okay. I'm using the Repair RX. Alexa, stop. So just making sure that the protein is all over her hair. Now we're gonna go to the last dryer. Come on, come on, sure. Give it. Just
It's
hold it up.
a natural thing.
Just sit in front. What if your luggage? You have too much things. Right, glass water. What a luggage water. Anybody? Anybody? Me. Alright, come on, come on. Well, don't look like that first. One second. Okay, think about it. Like, ready? So as soon as the water starts. Come on back. So we're gonna rinse out her conditioner. And then we're gonna normalize her. Alright, we're gonna do one more normalizer. I'm gonna add a little bit of the B7 shampoo. So I just sprayed some of the Hydra Strength leave-in and then also the Thermal Blow Dry Heat Protectant Spray. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the dryer and then let's try not to push it too. Should I do a protein treatment before or after a semi-permanent color on non-relaxed hair? You're gonna do the protein treatment before you do any form of color. So the protein treatment will come first. Too tight? Alright. thing is bright. It's driving my eyes nuts. Bless you. Thank you. Uh-oh, sorry, Mama. Alright, you guys, let's clean her sides up. Shit, no, puppy. Hi. So we're gonna go ahead and put the extensions on now. Straighten them out a little bit.
today already. So you leave early today?
No, leave early, that's regular.
Hmm?
I leave at this time on regular.
Okay.
I don't work late on Saturday.
Oh.
It's just to convenience, like my client, like my working clients. But I'm still limited on Saturday. I've done that already. I've done that too much. Hmm. Right next door. Take your cape off.
To the right.
To the left. To the left. Just remove your cape first.
Yeah.
And when you come back, just sit at the shampoo bowl. time it warms up, I'll leave. And then we're gonna go back to cold water. Somebody might be having a baby. Know that never too well. Why she going to go? I don't know what he's talking about. Spreading propaganda. I don't know. Chill. I mean, she literally just had to throw up. So I'm like,
Okay.
It's only one of 2 times I ever see that.
Huh?
You want to tell us all you having a baby or no?
Oh God, no. So
You want to share the news with us?
no, I had some seafood rice this morning.
Ooh.
And then it sounded thinking now I was also right.
Mm-hmm.
I hope not. I
Not
need
either, because that's the worst thing to happen. You can do nothing about it.
to text my daughter to run to you and your friend too.
How long ago was the rice from?
I just bought it yesterday.
It was in the fridge?
Oh God, 52 years old. I'm not kidding.
Janet Jackson had her baby at what, 100 years old?
Somebody just shoot me now. That baby's 18.
Sorry.
You need to pass me that, please. Thank you. Is that full enough, my dear?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're very welcome. I used every piece, I promise. I didn't leave nothing. Now I'm lying. I left
no
about
stones unturned.
about 7 inches of a piece left out of every piece that was there. Not one left behind.
That's why.
No, but this here, it makes it easy to make it full because the
Okay.
wefts are thin.
Okay, good.
So I can pack them on top of each other.
Okay. So this was short, and then you said the Empire
For long.
for long. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just because my lazy is to go look, so I'm always looking for stuff online.
Mm-hmm. But Empire is cheap in the store though.
It's cheaper in the store.
Yeah, very cheap in the store. Buy it online. You're gonna pay like double the price, and you can get all 2 packs at that price.
They sell these in the stores too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like $20, $25. All right, Mama. Still have the shorter, 2 shorter packs left in here. 2 shorter ones is left for me.
Or you just use the 6?
Mm-hmm. The other ones are too short. There's a 4. If I use the other ones, those are like 4 inch and 2 inch. Mm-hmm. If you need to tap it, it's the little square up here.
Some reason this one doesn't come with topping.
I love this client's color. Thank you. It's like a fuchsia pink or something. All right, my dear. Drive safely to get back, okay? All right, I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Let me change my shirt.
So we cut her down really low. This is gonna be super easy. So she has what we call a micro pixie. This is a micro pixie. You can wake up now.
Go back to bed.
You're not driving to Tampa this evening?
So the outside is at work.
So you gonna watch the Super Bowl from here, or you coming home?
No, because he goes there.
Is he a football fan?
He is, but he's a Giants.
person.
Oh, so he just watching for
They
entertainment.
Giants suck, but yeah. I'm not a footballer, so I'm no fun. Football with. I said next year I want to. I did get a Eagles jersey though.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I
Just because?
yeah, I was impulsive buying.
I do that a lot.
I got some more football from my sister. Because most of my female friends are football, they like football.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand those.
I don't get it. I'll watch it. I understand like a touchdown.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's really it for me.
My son, they Marcus is saying, you ask too many questions.
Yeah, that's what they say about me too.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm inquisitive. I want to know. So what was that called for? I don't get it. Why are you playing so rough?
I don't mean, why got those fingers tattooed in their waist? Like, what?
Listen, I never understood that. Even the thing on their arm, I'm like, who are they talking to on the thing? They're like, that's the plays. I'm like, but how do they see that on their arm? They get so aggravated.
They used to kick me out. I was like, okay, it's time for you to go first. You got too many questions.
All right, beautiful. Have a good drive.
That's what I said. I don't think she will though.
Did he come back home or they stay with him?
No, he still staying over there. He ain't committing to. Yeah, his some of most of the stuff's at my house, but he ain't committing to putting things on a leash yet. At least I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Let's see how long that's gonna work with him.
But she wanted to be there. Something else. I mean, he's a good guy, but something else.
He working with?
Actually, he went back to Publix over there. So she lived out by somewhere by Universal. I've been there before, but I don't know the schools. She lived over there. So.
She stopped coming over like that.
I told you there was an accident with his car.
This color is banging, honey. Not the hair looking all shiny and stuff.
Good. And the short. Good.
You can't worry about nothing.
Good. You know that's how I like it.
I know exactly how you like it. Super short. No work. So when you guys hear the word pixie cut, this is what a real pixie cut actually looks like. This is a finger or a micro pixie. When we say micro pixie, it's like pinky length. Meaning from, yeah, okay. Like you can just rough it with your fingers and then you just keep it moving. Like you barely even have to disturb it. Thank you. It's a cute. All right, my dear.
Go to bed.
Yep, now you gotta worry about my hair.
Right.
It's gonna stay in place. Come on in it. I'm knocking them out one by one. I'm just knocking y'all down. Just come on out. Let's go. Saturday. you, Mom.
So that's what we opened up. All right.
All right, see you then. Stay dry. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Where you get the seafood rice from so I know where not to go?
You know, and we eat there like every Friday from work. Pacific Rim on the island.
Oh, okay. Out there.
Yeah.
We went to my sister-in-law had her birthday at a steakhouse,
Mm-hmm.
and we all of us who had prawns on our plate
Mm-hmm.
ended up with food poisoning the next day.
That's something I asked my other friend because she had it too.
And they had to refund us all of our money. That was the least, but we were sick as a dog. Yeah, she got food poisoning.
Oh wow, that is the worst feeling
Listen.
ever.
I'm talking, we were just driving down the road, and all I could feel was, I gotta pull over.
Yes, I was like, I gotta go. Exactly. I was like,
And even when you think you're done,
you're not.
it wasn't until the next day that I was done throwing up, and then here comes diarrhea. At one point, it was both.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
And then they tried to deny it. And I'm like, how can you deny it if everybody who had prawns
Yeah.
from our table was sick? It was any dish with the prawns in it. So did you guys move already, or is it still at this place?
We're at my house.
Okay. So no more babies?
No.
You have babies?
Yeah, you got 4 kids.
Oh, well,
3
you sure?
boys and a girl.
You ain't short of no kids.
Yeah, no, we're good.
So y'all just gonna enjoy life now.
That's it.
So where's your honeymoon gonna be?
We were playing between Italy and Antigua.
So which one did you pick?
I have not decided. I think more of Antigua I want to go. Then I was like, maybe next
Why
year.
not Italy?
Because there's so many
Okay.
things. Like my oldest daughter's turning 15.
Okay.
And then my youngest is double digits next month. So I was like, we already got 2 big things going on. I said, let's do this one, and then next year we could do something.
Yeah.
I said, so we can okay with that. I wanted to go home and just finish up like the last ordering of like the favorite stuff I want to do, but my daughter's trying to have a play date.
Oh, okay.
You doing anything once you get there?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just go to the mall with my friends. And then we're gonna go eat. Her birthday is on Monday.
Oh, okay.
It's like, hey, let's go hang out together. We call it having a date. We haven't had a date in over a year.
Oh,
You okay?
Yeah.
You gonna get there.
Huh?
You gonna get there.
nice. Lots of fluids.
I'm not a puker, so this is much crazy.
Try to do it quick so you can get out of here. Because it don't help. You're gonna start sweating and everything. I can see it in your eyes.
Huh?
I can see it in your eyes. It's kind of crazy because when you came this morning, I was looking in your eyes and I'm like, well, she looks a little different today.
See, and I felt fine all the way around until I leaned back and then my mouth, I'm like, oh.
It's the worst, I tell you, boy, and there's no anything that will fix it. It just has to run its course. But definitely stay hydrated.
Yeah, there's only one other person I know that had it. So I texted her to ask her if she's sick.
Well, what did she say?
She hasn't answered back yet.
She's probably throwing up. Some people have the stomach of gold, though. But like when we went to that steakhouse, like 2 of us out of the 3 that ate it had real diarrhea and vomiting. 1 only had diarrhea. So everybody's gonna act different.
Yeah.
But we were all sick of some nature. Actually, my other sister-in-law, which is her twin, she ended up having to go to the ER. Hers was really bad. She had to go to, and she didn't know why. Until I called and was like, hey, did you feel this kind of way? And she's like, Anika's in the hospital. And I'm like, wait, what? And that's when we all figured it out.
Yeah, that's our Friday place to order from.
I'm sure you probably want to go in there for a long time.
Yeah, so it's right to be getting our sushi and all of that stuff. And it's usually good.
And you don't know that it's bad because eating it is disguised unless you can tell by the taste that something is wrong. But with seafood, it's hard.
Your highlights are pretty.
Thanks. She's holding on to them for dear life. When we did these, it's been months now. It's been some months.
September?
Yeah. They've grown out a lot. Starting to look like an ombre. The highlights just gave her some pop.
Yeah, mine broke all my highlights with it.
Well, she's doing really good with hers.
So when should we try for the hair trial?
I'll try to find the unit. So we can do it earlier. Way earlier so we can just finalize it.
Next month?
Yeah. To finalize to make sure that the wig is right, the color, that it will hold, all of this stuff. So you can think about other things.
Once I get this and makeup done, I'm good.
Did you find a makeup artist?
I went through 2. I think I'm just gonna go with the first one.
You didn't like that one?
No. It was like too cakey. I didn't look myself. I was like, no.
Was it light skin or dark skin person?
They're both black girls. I met one of them at one of the bridal expos they had in Daytona.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, her work seemed great. But then when she
It
did
didn't
it,
work for you?
yeah, no thanks. Next one.
Makes sense. Go ahead. Don't card attention.
It depends on how much. How many cash.
Is that $82.50? Can you change that? Nope. All right, thank you.
Thank you. So you want me just to text you?
Yeah, text me so I can remember
Okay.
to get to you, because that's the downside with me.
Like the first week of
No,
March?
text me later today. I
Oh,
can go
okay.
straight for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
All right, okay,
Have a great
Mama.
weekend.
You too. Alright, so we're gonna do her real quick. You want me to wrap your hair up? You sure?
What do you mean? Oh, you mean yeah?
Yeah, wrap it so you can keep it out of the way.
I didn't mean like wrap and come under the dryer. I'm like,
That's why you want me to just curl it and wrap it.
yeah,
So you can make it to your home.
yeah.
Let me give you something quick to put on for you. So we're gonna curl her a little tighter than normal, wrap her up, and send her home. Quick, fast, in a hurry. You're not far from home, are you?
About a half an hour.
Okay. Well, you make sure that you can pull over if you need to.
Yeah, I'll be on one of the exit lanes.
Please do. Because when it needs to come out, it's not gonna wait for you to pull over. I think I gotta check if I have some bottled water in here.
I have water in my car.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. This will be a first.
First time
Yeah.
having poison?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have it, like I had it and I didn't know that's what I had. I just thought I just was not feeling well. Only thing I remember it was right, but mine came like within an hour of me leaving the place.
Oh, yeah. Well, this morning I felt kind of weird, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take my allergy meds.
That's on top of it, and now it's gonna be bitter when you throw it up.
Mm.
Anything you put on top of it turns bitter. So I'd say just water until you let it run by.
I'm gonna run its course.
Yeah, don't put any food in your stomach because it's gonna have to come out with it, and then it's gonna keep running its course. And saltine crackers, that works too, or ginger ale, or Coke. They said for you to feel better.
Thank you. Sorry.
No, you can do better. I thought you were pregnant, so I mean, food poisoning is better for you. That's great then. When you ran out, I'm like, aha, somebody's pregnant.
No, my last baby, I had him at 34, and I'm telling you, that's taking its toll on me.
The 34?
Having him at 34, yeah.
Why you say that?
Because it's just so much harder to, when I feel like I had more energy when I had the other ones in my 20s.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Having him at 34, I was just like, Jesus Lord. Sleep deprived, and he's a busybody.
How old is he now?
He's 18. He's turning 18 next month.
Well, they said for you to get some Pedialyte or the orange Gatorade. It has to be orange. The Gatorade though, it sometimes can make it worse, so I'd say the Pedialyte. Or if you can't take the liquid, get a popsicle. Remember those? The Pedialyte popsicles?
The Pedialyte popsicles.
They're nasty, but they work.
Yeah, they give you like a good portion, so my daughter ate some of it and I dropped it not even more, just throw it in the trash.
Does she feel okay?
She said the scallops and the calamari, which is what I said, they kind of tasted kind of weird, but I just thought, okay.
And seafood rice overnight sounds so good.
Mm-hmm. Just because I usually eat on it like 3 days later because they serve you that much.
Oh, wow.
Being pregnant would truly be a miracle.
It's not very uncommon now.
I had my headaches worked too.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Because after I had him, I had such horrible periods.
So you have 5 rooms?
Yeah. Like I would literally probably just get a break 1 week a month and that was it.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. One more. All right, you guys. So we're gonna spray a little bit of goddess polish and then wrap her up. She's done. And that's the fastest curl I've done on a client. Cause you usually be miserable sitting here every 5 seconds and I run to the bathroom. And on top of that, it's like wearing your hair out for you to sweat to death.
Mm-hmm.
Chin up a little bit.
Just sat down in there for a little bit. Feel like we're having like a hot flash.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna sweat like a crazy person. So I was like, I'll just wrap you up because it doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
The hair's down, you're gonna sweat it out, and then you came and got your hair done. It's like, at least you can look good. It might not feel well. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Just take the pins out when you get home.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. She said, yeah, she feels sick.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
What's your last name on here?
Gordon.
See that one? Gordon.
Good.
Don. Okay. Alright, here you go, my dear. You said your daughter said she feels sick?
No, my coworker that had it yesterday too. Her are the ones that usually order the seafood rice.
I called them and let them know. Because it can't just be you two. That means that there's other people.
Yeah, whoever had it.
Alright, my dear.
Thank you. Have a good
I'll open the
weekend.
thing tomorrow, but if you get on there when you get a chance.
Huh?
I'm opening the calendar tomorrow.
Okay.
So
All
get
right.
on there when you can get a chance.
I will. Thank you. Have a good
Alright, dear.
one.
Drive safely.
All right.
you guys. Let me get cleaned up. Whew. Alright, you guys. So I am done for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself together. I will see everybody on live the next time. I'm tired now, but I'm gonna go meet my friend. So I hope everybody has a good remainder of your Saturday. Thank you guys so much for joining the live. And everybody have a good day. Bye.